I have a haul to share with you guys today. Some stuff from Nordstrom, Beautylish, Sephora. Summer collections are launching left and right, which I'm loving it. I picked up 3 items from the NARS and Christopher Kane collaboration, and I actually ordered from the NARS boutique in Melrose, the one that my buddy Trisha works at. And this particular shade, when I was looking online, was like sold out everywhere. So, and I think she told me this was the last one that they had in stock at the store. I don't know if they got more in or not, but it's this little single, and it's in the shade Outer Limits. And it's like this is what the packaging on this looks like, by the way. Instead of having the NARS writing in the, typical white, it's like a fuchsia pink color. It's really, really pretty. So this one here is Outer Limits, and it's a peach with the glitteries in there are like shifting into a pink color. It's a really, really pretty shade. It's chunky though, and I did have fallout with it, but it was really pretty when I put it on the lid. Like really, really sparkly type of a color. That is what it looks like right there. I don't know how easy this one's to find. So that is Outer Limits, and I do like it. The texture of it it's a chunkier type of eyeshadow as opposed to a real smooth powder, so that's just something to keep in mind. And I did have some fallout with it, but packed on the lid it was really pretty. And then I went ahead and I picked up the duo that came out in that same collection, and this one is called Parallel Universe, and I wore this one yesterday, and it's really, really beautiful. This one here is smoother in texture than the Outer Limits shade, but still they're a little bit bigger. They're not like a traditional powder eyeshadow. They're really, really pretty though. So this one is Parallel Universe, and they're so pretty. I have a little bit of this purple shade on this inner part of my lid. I don't know how well you'll be able to see it, but it's a really pretty duo. And I did have fallout with this one as well. This one is smoother than this guy though. So this is Outer Limits, or no, this is Outer Limits, and this one is Parallel Universe. And then the last item that I picked up from that collection is the Multiple in the shade Violet Atom. I was visiting my buddy Heather and King. I'll link her channel down below, and she was like, don't get it because the formulation of it is not good. And I totally agree. It's really not good. But the packaging is really pretty. Multiples are pretty expensive NARS products, but I wasn't going to get it, but I could not resist this color, the color of this. It's a lilac shade, and the little sparkles in there shift to a blue iridescence. And it's a gorgeous, gorgeous color. It's what I have on my cheeks right now for blush. It's this situation right here. And it's a lilac that has a blue tinge to it. I don't own anything in my entire makeup collection that looks like this on the cheeks. For that reason, I love it. I really love the color of this. But getting this on the cheeks is really difficult. It's a pain in the rear, to be honest. The formula of it it's not creamy. It like sticks together really well. Like when I was trying to get it on a brush, like particles of it were just falling literally on the floor. I ended up taking and using the new NARS brush that kind of came out with the dual intensity blushes. What is this called? The number 23 brush, because it's it's really dense. It's a really dense synthetic. And like a brush that's like this right here, any other product that I stick it in, it would pick up so much product. And I literally have to stuff my brush into this product to try to get any on my cheeks, and then I, stipple it on. If I took this and tried to swipe it on my cheeks, it would, for one, it would drag, but by the time I got any on my cheeks, it would be lifting my makeup and be really patchy. And then I also tried to wet the brush and do it that way, and that didn't work either. This is a very, very, very difficult product to work with. I am glad I got it, because once it's on the cheeks, it's beautiful. Getting it on the cheeks is a chore. Because I like the way that it looks on my cheeks so much though, I will put up with it. But I can imagine a lot of people being really frustrated with this product. I, for one, am frustrated with this product, but once it gets on the cheeks, it's really, really a pretty lilac with a blue shift. It's gorgeous. Yeah, I've tried a couple different ways, and I actually really like this NARS brush, 23 brush, to like stipple it on my cheeks. It's just a really difficult product to work with, but the color is gorgeous. So anyway, that's Violet Atom. And let me swatch. I suppose I should swatch this. So this is what it looks like. The color, I couldn't say no to the color, and I love the color. I really do. Can you kind of see it there? Now if I try to swatch it heavier, you'll see it kind of oh, I don't know how well you'll see it, but it like bunches up. It's just not their best formulated multiple is the deal. I also purchased a couple things from the Dior summer collection. Their new, it's called the Dior Skin Nude Tan, the dye edition. Their blushes, the patterns in those blushes, I could not say no to. But I picked up both of them. It comes with a little kabuki brush, and then this is the sleeve that the blushes can go in, and it comes in like this box like this. 2 shades came out. This first one is the shade 001, and it is called Pink Sunrise. And this is what the packaging on this looks like. But look at this. It is so pretty. When I first swatched this before I had worn it, I was really, really underwhelmed with the swatch of it. But on my cheeks, and I do have that fair skin, it really, really looked really pretty. Really, really. It looked really pretty on my cheeks. The swatch is quite underwhelming, but I did like what it looked like on my fair skin. So that's what it looks like right there. That's the 001 Pink Sunrise. And then the other, what is it called? Pink Sunrise? Yeah. And then the other one is 002 Coral Sunset. And that is what that one looks like. Now the pattern of this here, which is what I really appreciate about this, having this fun design and stuff like that, is the pattern goes all the way through the powder. So it's not like you use your brush over the top and then the prettiness of the pattern is gone. It goes all the way through. So I like that. So this one here is Coral Sunset. And this one too, the swatch isn't very fancy, but it looks really pretty on. I've worn both of these, and I do like the effect that they both give on the cheeks. And then I also purchased the 2 quints that came out. This first one is 746 Amber Nuit, which I think it means Amber Night, perhaps. This one here, I believe, is going into the permanent line. The other one is limited edition. So I have used this. I really, really liked what it looked like on my eyes. It was pretty. So this is what this looks like right here. All of these are very smooth. I really like the performance of all of these, but something to make note of is this brown shade right here does have little tiny gold micro glitters in it. I had a tiny bit of fallout with that guy right there, but I found that they all performed really well. So I'll go ahead and give you guys some swatches of these. I appreciate Dior quints for what they are. Some people, have a different opinion on them. They're not like Urban Decay saturated with pigment, but the looks that come out of them I really enjoy. So, and this one was really great. I really liked it a lot. So that is Amber Nuit number 746. And then the other one that came out in the same collection is 556 Contrast Horizon. And this one is so pretty. These little applicators are going to fall on the floor here. This is Contrast Horizon. The middle shade is the only shade in here that's matte. This shade right here is so gorgeous. All together, I just really like the looks that came out of it. So anyway, let's watch these. Oh, does that not scream summer? As it's like, where I'm at, it's like 40-some degrees and raining cats and dogs out. And then this middle one is a weird shade. It looks kind of like a white, but it's got a blue hint to it. Right there, that's the middle one, and that's the only matte shade in the bunch, but it's not a true white, I don't think. It's got like a slight, ever so slight purple bluish tint to it. But anyway, that's Contrast Horizon. And then when I watched Monsieur Alex here on YouTube, his Tom Ford summer video, he was showing the shimmering body oil, and the way that he described it was so appealing sounding to me. So I went ahead and I bought it, and this is ridiculously expensive, but it's called the Shimmering Body Oil. It's 3.4 ounces, but it is, I don't know if my lights are going to pick up the shimmer in this, but the shimmers are so pretty. The NARS, when Trisha got me to buy the NARS Manoy oil, I kind of got into these beachy smelling oils, and this here, and I've smelt some Tom Ford fragrances. A lot of them are just way too overpowering for me, but this one here has got that slight beachy summer scent to it, and I really like it. It's not one that has made me feel like nauseous because I'm kind of fragrance sensitive. And then like if I spray it on, and it's got a sprayer, which I really like. The Nars Multiple oil doesn't have a sprayer, but it leaves little golden shimmeries all over, and it's really pretty, and I really like the smell. This here, it smells enough where you get away with wearing it as a fragrance. So anyway, that's what it looks like. I do like it. Then a couple products from Clinique. This first one is the Chubby Stick Sculpting Highlight. And I've had this for a hot minute. It's been in my haul pile for a while. But it's a highlighting chubby stick. It's 01 Hefty Highlight is what it's called. And I swatched this at the counter when I was there and didn't buy it, but no, they were sold out. That's why I couldn't get it at the time. So I actually ordered it, but it's like fair skin friendly. So it's one of the little chubby sticks. And this is much easier to work with than like the NARS Multiple that I showed you guys, but the highlight is really pretty. It's a cream product. So that is the Highlight 01. And then I purchased another one of the Clinique Pop lip color and primers. These guys, I love these so much. This is number 12 Fab Pop, and for some reason when I was initially at the counter in one town, I did not see this color, and then when I was somewhere else, I seen this color and I was like, how could I miss this? Because this is so up my alley. It's really a gorgeous, like pinky color, a cooler pink. So that one is 12 Fab Pop, and it's fabulous. I should put some on right here and see. It's like I got a bit of a darker purple on, but let's put some mix it in there. Really, really like these Clinique lipsticks. Burberry also recently came out with a whole bunch of new lipsticks. They're the Burberry Kisses hydrating lip colors, and I have one other Burberry lipstick that I don't wear very much because I don't like the smell of it. They're fragranced. These new Burberry Kisses lipsticks do not have the fragrance in them, which is awesome. The shade that I picked up is Rose Pink, number 33, and I like the formula of these. I'm gonna have to try to control myself because I think there's like 20 shades. There's a lot of shades in the range, and these are really nice lipsticks. So this one is number 33 right here, and it smells like nothing. So we'll put this right here. It's like a rosy pink shade. So that is the Burberry Kisses number 33 Rose Pink, and this is what Burberry packaging looks like. It's absolutely gorgeous, and then it's a magnetized lid. And then I picked up two more of the Shine Lover lipsticks from Lancome. They are the Vibrant Shine Lipstick 8 Hour Moisture. I really like how these feel on the lips, and the colors are really, really pretty. They're like one of those type of things where you can kind of just throw them on your lips. That's kind of how I feel about them. They do have a slight floral scent, but it's not overpowering like some lipsticks, so I'm able to tolerate it. This first one is 314. It is like a corally color. Right there. And then the other one is so pretty. It's like a corally pink, and the other one is 212, and this one is more like a nude rose. It's a nude color, I'd say. So that's 212, and the other one is 314, and I really like these. They're just really easy lip products, and they feel really nice on the lips as well. I purchased this new Sephora shadow at the Sephora inside my more local JCPenney's, and it's part of a new little line. I think there's 5 colors total, but I just picked up this one. It's the shade Iridescent Shell number 110, and it's a really unique color. I feel like nowadays unique colors are kind of hard to come by in shadows because there's so much variety out there, but this color is really unique. I don't know how well the camera will pick it up, but it's called Iridescent Shell number 110. It's like a gray, but it's got some little sparkles in it. Well, I would call them, I guess, silver micro glitter, but it also picks up a purple hint to it. So let's see if you guys can see this. It's really gorgeous on the lid. I wore a ton when I first got it, so there's like a purple shift to it, but I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see it on camera, but it's really gorgeous on the lid. So that's Iridescent Shell. Sephora started carrying this brand called Touch in Soul, and The first things that grabbed my eyes that I'd seen from the line are the super proof gel eyeliners, because they had they had some colors that I was all about. They're matte liners, and so far I'm loving them. I usually always wipe my waterline off with a Q-tip before I put on any liner, because it just really prolongs my liner on the waterline, and it tends not to bleed, which I did with these as well. And then the thing with these is when I made a pass on the waterline, I could go over it back and forth and go back in and touch up if I need, which I didn't have to touch up all day. There was like minimal, tiny, itty bit of fading on this outer part. There was no migration in the inner corner, nothing. But I was able to go back over these like for a second coating without the liner lifting itself back up off the waterline, which is something that I had problems with the Charlotte Tilbury gel pencil liners, and also the Modster liners did that to me. You would try to go over your waterline with it, and after that first initial pass had set, it would pick itself up and I wouldn't be able to get any other eyeliner on my waterline. In any event, I returned the Modster ones, and they had some colors that were similar to this. These ones are so much better, I think. I think they're awesome. Anyway, they're the Touch in Soul Style Neon Super Proof Gel Eyeliners. That is what they look like right there. And one is like a minty green color, and the other one is a blue. I've been wearing the blue quite a bit. Oddly enough, I'm wearing a Marc Jacobs one. So this is the blue one, and this one is in the shade 04 Astral Ice. And then this green one, which looks like that, is Eclectic Electric number 3. So they're pigmented, they're matte, they look really good on the waterline. They're like this vibrant shot of color for the eyes. I just love them. This next product, I'm not too sure if I should even show. I think it's sold out. Like Bite Beauty has been doing a lipstick of the month type thing. They're supposed to release on the 5th of the month a special color for each month all year. And I think that the launch has been kind of wishy-washy or something like that, but I managed to get this color here because I heard it was going to be like a violet color, and it is. It's the shade 005, and then it's got 515 on there. Like, it was May 2015, I guess. So maybe they'll have them in your local Sephora's. I don't know. I just know that these lipsticks for the month are kind of hard to get. So anyway, this is what the color looks like. It's kind of a sheer violet shade. I do like it. I have to make a couple passes out of it, but it kind of matches NARS El Agua really, really nice. So anyway, that's the Cream Deluxe lipstick. It doesn't have a name. I think it's just called like 515 for the month of May. These next items are new Charlotte Tilbury products. They're the Eyes to Mesmerize Long Lasting Easy Color eyeshadows. And I've been obsessed with them. I had to force myself today to wear something else because I've been wearing them non-stop since I've gotten them every single day. Which for me is a rarity. I'm always switching it up, but I just could not stop using them. They were so easy, and I've never used my fingers so much for an eye look as these. Fingers and one brush and bam. Anyway, I really, really love these eyeshadows. I have dry lids. The formula, people are comparing them to Tom Ford. I think that for some, this is weird now. I swatched a Tom Ford one right next to a Charlotte Tilbury one, and when I went to wipe my hand off, the Charlotte Tilbury one came right off, and the Tom Ford one I had to scrub off. But the Tom Ford ones crease more on me, and these ones don't crease as bad on me, which I find very interesting. I don't know what's up with it. But they are similar to Tom Ford, but I do like these a little bit more. I feel like they're a little bit easier to blend out, and I just think they're ever so slightly nicer than the Tom Ford cream shadows. However, I love the Tom Ford cream shadows as well. So anyway, I really like them. They're so easy to use, like really easy to use, these products. If you have really oily lids without a primer, or even if maybe with a primer, I'm not sure how well you'll like these. I think they might crease on you, but for me, I just had slight creasing probably like 6, 7, probably 8 hours later. They didn't crease on me that bad. So let's get into it. And I posted a couple pictures on my Instagram wearing these as well if you're interested, but I love them. This first one here is Verushka, and it is a green shade. It's like a grayish green color, and it's got, let's see, I don't know. I wonder if you guys can see the texture of them, but this one is Verushka. Right there. Oh, they're so pretty. They're pigmented. They blend really, really well. This next one here is Norma Jean. Right here. And I've been using this one an absolute load on the lid, inner part of the lid underneath the brow. I've been using this one. This is one of the ones I've been using the most right here. So I think she might be switching the name to just Jean, but it says Norma Jean on the label of mine. So that's Norma Jean. And then this one right here is called Mona Lisa. Right there. And the brush I was using was just a Real Technique synthetic, which worked out really good. So that one is Mona Lisa. And then I've got Bet, which some people were comparing this to Spice. There's only one shadow that I think is the same color as one of the Tom Ford ones, which I'll show you. But this here is more gold than Spice, and it's got some little micro glitter sparkles in it. But that one, this one right here is Bet. It's not as spicy as Spice from Tom Ford. So that one is Bet. And then this one here is Cleopatra. And I did a look with this, and I kind of, you know, like Cleopatra's when she, in the movie or whatever, it's got that kind of a thick unblended blue through the crease. That's kind of how I did it. I loved it. I really loved the look that came out when I used this. It's a gorgeous color. It's really like a mermaidy type of a teal greenish blue. It's really beautiful. So that one is Cleopatra. And then this last one is Marie Antoinette, and this is the one that is close to Tom Ford's Platinum. And this is the other one. Norma Jean and this one are the two that I've been just wearing and wearing and wearing. They're awesome. I've also used these as a shadow primer. I used Norma Jean as an all-over shadow primer, and it held my shadow in place really well. I do have dry lids, make note of that, but that is Mona Lisa right there. And I'm going to swatch Tom Ford Platinum underneath it. That's Marie Antoinette. So here's Tom Ford Platinum, and then I'll put it right underneath Marie Antoinette. So you can tell let's see, they're pretty dupeable, those ones right there. Otherwise, these ones right here, I don't have any dupes in the Tom Ford for these guys right here. This one is not as spicy as Tom Ford Spice, so, but these two are quite similar, the Tom Ford Platinum and the Marie Antoinette. So we've got Verushka, Norma Jean, Mona Lisa, Bet, Cleopatra, and Marie Antoinette right there. So I better go ahead and slow my roll on my haulage there. I feel like it's going to be long anyway. I could keep going. And maybe I'll do a part 2 or another one tomorrow. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to wear sunscreen, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.